I don't know if the current owner, Pete something, but he did tractor pulls for a long time. Wanted to get into Pro Mod. Now it's going to have Nick driving this car down there at World Series of Pro Mod, man, or not World Series, Snowbirds, sorry, for the Drag Illustrated Winter Series. So good luck to him, dude. This is badass from a guy. All right, guys, welcome to the Drag Driver Pete News presented by Summit Racing. All right, sir, tell us about what we're looking at here.
Yeah, so last week we featured Carl Scott on the show, and now he's got the blower on the car. So we talked about him coming to the circuit. The car's getting closer for sure.
Yeah, look at the size of that blower, dude.
It is not small, that's for sure.
Like before,
yeah,
after.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome.
I dig it.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I would love to have this car and Carl Scott at the circuit. So just keep pressing him. Just keep pushing that pressure down on him, man. He's a Kansas guy, so it's not far for him to bring it down. And we would love to see Honey Badger 2.0. I don't know if he calls it that, but that's what he called the first one that won Drag Week back in 05. So we would love to see this car here as well.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Harris from the Monoxide Podcast. Real quick, Howard's Cams was founded as a racing cam manufacturer almost 80 years ago when Howard Johansson created Howard's Power and Racing Equipment in 1945. Howard's Cams has always used on-track experience to design the most powerful designs, and today they have an even greater group of experienced racers in circle track, drag racing, road race, mud bog, and marine. They use all this input plus the most advanced computer software to design the most competitive race-winning products. From pioneers in drag racing and oval track to cutting-edge marine development, Howard's Cams is at the forefront of the industry. So make sure to reach out to our friend Luke B for your next valve train upgrade.
And then speaking of blower cars, Mr. Nick Taylor, newly married, newly husband, dude, going down to World Series of Pro Mod, going to be down at the Snowbirds racing this Pro Mod, bro. Like, it's crazy. So he made a post yesterday or day before or this morning or something. It says, from street racing in Compton to loading up to try and qualify with the fastest Pro Mods in the world. It's crazy what difference just a few years can make. I'm super grateful I have the opportunity to pilot this machine next weekend at the first race of the Drag Illustrated Winter Series. Hey, this is a big deal for Nick.
Yeah.
Huge deal. You know, him and Alex, power couple for sure. This is like that next stage. So blower car, probably be one of the first blower cars he's driven. This is going to be awesome. This car goes very fast. We saw it at the Midwest Drag Race Series. Its debut under I don't know if the current owner, Pete something, but he did tractor pulls for a long time. Wanted to get into Pro Mod. Now it's going to have Nick driving this car down there at World Series of Pro Mod, man, or not World Series, Snowbirds, sorry, for the Drag Illustrated Winter Series. So good luck to him, dude. This is badass from a guy doing streetcar stuff to now driving Pro Mods, man. It's awesome.
Exactly. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. And I think they said they have 58 cars signed up for Snowbirds.
Woo.
He's got for a 32 car field or a 16 car field. He's going to have his hands full. So hopefully he's got some seat time in this car, and we'll be excited to see how that goes.
Yeah, I'd imagine you got to have some seat time. You don't just jump into that and go down there and expect to qualify. So no, I'm sure he's been putting some button seat miles on it.
I hope, but where? I mean, they would need to go to Tulsa to do that. Jimmy hadn't said anything. So if Nick and those guys went over to Tulsa, Jimmy didn't tell me, I'm going to be pissed. But that's the way it goes. A lot of times people don't want you there for testing, doing videos, stuff like that. So
right.
Anyways, good luck to Nick Taylor, man. I'm really pumped about this. This is really cool. All right, sir. That kind of wraps up the community segment. If you don't have anything this week, I knew we'd be a little long with Camp Counselor Bob, so I didn't want to put in a ton of stuff here. So you're good there. And guys, you know how we do it. The race car friends, you guys help us out so much here. We appreciate that. And we've got big news for you at the end of the Drag and Drive Awards at PRI. And for the folks that are at PRI, you're going to get some extra special. We're creating that this week as well. I'm kind of pumped about PRI, dude. I mean, we're literally leaving 10 days. So
yeah.
It's like the anxiety is next level right now. And of course, thank you so much to our sponsors. I know as a lot of you guys you're sitting there. This is the end of a holiday weekend. We've kind of laid around and hung out. As you're doing that last minute bit of shopping, into tomorrow as well for Cyber Monday, hit up these sponsors. They help us. They help you. They help the entire community. So Summit Racing has big deals. We're going to talk about those here in a minute. Deechworks, huge offers right now, up to 20% off. Molly Motorsports, you want the best pistons in the market, go right there. Driven Racing Oil, they've got, did you see the oil change kit deal they had the other day, man? Great stuff over there at Driven. Hit up Howard's Cams, J-Wire Solutions, AFCO Racing Products, Performer Built Transmissions, Car Change 3D, Power Tube TV for all the stuff you want to watch, WAF Racing if you want some like 3D printed carburetor tools and other fun stuff, Sweet Patina for the best hand cleaning wipes on the market, and then of course Racing Junk Classifieds, which we're going to talk about at the end of the show. They have a special drag and drive car segment, so you can jump in there and buy you a new car. I mean, I'm a size 1973 Nova, one of those.
Agree.